All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a little bit about myself. Let me start the timer. Too many things to do at one time. 10 minutes. Okay. So a little bit about myself. I moved to the United States here back in 1977. I've lived in Lake Forest since 1981. And I went to graduate, and I went to El Toro High School where I graduated. And then I went to Saddleback College for a couple of years, not really knowing what the hell I want to do. Just kind of goof around, take some computer courses back then. And then after that, I went to DeVry Institute, which was the only DeVry in California and State of Industry. And I graduated with my Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, nothing to do with computers because there was really not much happening in computers. So after that, I'll get back to my experiences. My hobbies are really, I like to enjoy taking pictures, and I travel a lot, as you guys know. This is a picture with me and my girlfriend, Michelle, and actually Robert and his wife was there. In Puerto Vallarta, we had a great time, and I've been with her for a long time. As far as professional experience, I have over 35 years of experience. Out of the 35, I would say about 14 years, I worked for corporate America, like, camera for Alliance, Cheap Tickets, American Airlines, and then I have 21 years of healthcare experience, which somehow I got into healthcare. I worked for Boston Scientific, for Cameron Health, Alliance Healthcare Services, all doing IT, of course. And I started my own company, PNR Consulting, when I joined BNI 3 years ago, which is the best thing I ever did, really. A little bit of fun fact about myself. That was my first ride ever, before I even got a car, except mine was red. I had a Kawasaki 250 Enduro, which was awesome. So I rode that to Saddleback College through the streets. It was great. So I just want to give you that up there. All right, let's get started with, some of the services I offered. I'm not going to go through all of them. These are some things I do: remote support, smart devices. I do on-site services, anything from tutoring, data backup, PC and Mac installations, you name it, I pretty much do. I've got a lot of experience with corporate America, so I'm doing all that in my own consulting right now. So we're going to get started with some IT tips and tricks. You don't have to memorize these. There's a paper in front of you that I printed out that has all of these, so you're welcome to look at it. The very first one, increase mouse size. I don't know about you guys, when you get a brand new computer, when you boot it up, the mouse cursor is really small. The first thing I do is I change that. And that's how you do it. And you can see that cursor, that's how it's going to look. You can make it any color, but the font size is super small. That's the first thing I do on any computer. It's easier to read, makes it more visible. Increase text size. Did you know that you can hold the control key and scroll the mouse? That increases your font, it's just a view. It doesn't change the actual font, but you can see it better. Works in all applications, Microsoft applications, Safari, Explorer, everywhere. So it's a really good tip. Same thing with a Mac. Take screenshot of a specific window. Windows PC has a thing called snipping tool. It's already built into it. Go and use that. You can take picture, or you can do a screenshot, or you can do video. It'll capture any video of a portion of a screen. Very handy. On a Mac, you can do the same thing by doing Shift Command 3 or Shift Command 5, which does the same thing. And then you can choose your recording area and that's stop and stop. So a couple of tips here. More tips here. On your Safari, on your phone, if you have a lot of tabs open, that uses memory. So sometimes I go and people have 100 tabs open. Well, to sit there and close them manually will take forever. So quick tip, if you click at the very bottom, that icon, press and hold it, you'll see an option that says close all tabs. Tap it, it closes everything. So do that once in a while because your phone will consume memory as you use it if all those tabs are open. Same thing on a Windows machine or a Mac. A couple other tips here. If your computer is frozen, your iPhone, whether you have iOS 16 or above or 15, it makes a difference. But I'm not going to go through them. They're on the sheet over there. And that's how you can get around it. So if your iPhone's frozen, that's how you can unfreeze it, basically. And then we're going to go and do some true and false questions. So those are also on there. And I'm going to just go in around and ask, and if you get it right, I'll give you a little treat. So, all right, so let's kind of start with...
True.
No, I'm going to actually go around, make sure everybody can do it. So we'll start Mercedes. First one, installing too many programs on a computer can slow you on a computer.
That's true.
Correct, true. All right. Restarting a computer can often fix minor problems.
True.
True, correct. These are easy. It's safe to ignore software updates. I don't have a lot of these, so we're going to run out. It's okay to... It's safe to ignore software updates since they'll only add new features. False. Very good. Here you go. They get harder. If your computer is running slow, one possible fix is to close unused programs. True. Very good. Installing antivirus software can help protect your computer from harmful programs. True. Very good. Okay. The more browser tabs you have open, the more your computer uses. We just talked about that. True. If your Wi-Fi signal is weak, moving it closer to a router can improve the connection. Who's up?
True.
Doesn't work for me.
So maybe there is some other issue then. So Wi-Fi signal doesn't, it says can improve. So if it's not working, then there's something else going on. So we need to take a look at it. Using an Ethernet cable is usually more stable than Wi-Fi.
True.
True, very good. The more devices connected on your Wi-Fi, the slower the internet can become.
True.
True. And that is just think of it as shared bandwidth. So if you have a lot of computers on there using the same bandwidth, obviously it's going to slow you down, especially if you're streaming. Public Wi-Fi networks like coffee shops are always safe to use without protection. False, yes. Be careful at public Wi-Fi locations. When you go to Starbucks or anywhere, the way it works is once you connect, all these other people that are connected, if they know what they're doing, they can do a scan, they can see your computer, get their IP address, and if your computer doesn't have a good password, I can easily connect to it with an IP address. It's not that hard. It's very simple. So when you're a public station, be very careful when you're browsing. Make sure you have a good antivirus and malware protection. If your internet is slow, it's always because your computer is broken. False. Oh, it's already shown. Correct. So if your internet is slow, it has nothing to do with your computer being broken. So if you do have something like that, internet being slow could be so many different things. It could be your ISP, it could be your router, your Wi-Fi. Maybe your router is old, it doesn't support the speed. So too many things could be going on. A strong Wi-Fi signal indicates you have the fast internet. Correct. Strong Wi-Fi signal, it just means that you're connected to that device with a good signal. Whether your internet is fast or not has nothing to do with it. Completely independent. You could have a really good signal, but your ISP is slow, then it's going to be slow. Deleting cookies will delete your saved username and passwords from websites and require you to log in manually.
Depends on which selection, which option you select when you delete cookies.
That's true. When you delete cookies, your username and password is saved on those files. So once you delete it, they will go away. So if you do that, that's why I don't recommend just deleting cookies all the time. And I tell that to my clients, hey, if I do this, do you have all your passwords written down? Because they're going to be gone. And a lot of times they don't have their passwords, and that's where we spend hours and hours trying to recover it. You should always accept cookies no matter what.
True, they're delicious.
What was that? True or false?
True, they're false.
It's false, yes. So the way it works with the cookies, if you want to know when you accept them, you know how you get a pop-up says accept. If you're on a secured browser, and the way you know that, on the top it says HTTPS, S means secured. If it's secured, it's okay, safe to accept it. If it's not secured, then you got to know where you're at. Are you on a website that's legit? If you're on a shopping website or something you're not sure, if it's not secured, then don't just accept it, because it could do anything, really. Ideal referral, wrap up small business owners with less than employees, 15 employees, small business owners who need network assessment. I do a lot with senior community center managers. So if you know anybody that is a manager or runs a security, runs a home security center, I would like to be introduced, and home healthcare managers. And that's all I have. Thank you. Any questions? Yes, yes.
Do you unlock laptops for people?
Like your password reset, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Or like if my son won't tell me the password, you can get
Yeah. That's pretty easy, yeah.
Like I got a few laptops that my mom left.
On a Mac, it's a little bit harder, but on Windows, it's pretty easy. Yeah. Yes.
I have a question about the cookies. So we always get options like functionality cookies or accept all cookies. Do we still, what was the security thing that you told us to look
So
for?
look on the top on the address bar. Click on it. If it says HTTPS, S means secured. Means any transaction that goes there is secured. If it's not secured, then you got to question it.
So just hit some functionality cookies? Like I don't
No.
accept all, otherwise you get marketing and.
Yeah, like I said,
Sometimes some websites want to let you in if you don't accept them.
true, some don't. If it's a legit website, then it's fine. And when I say legit, it's hard to know. If you're on a Wells Fargo, then it's most likely fine. If you're on some shopping network you never heard of, then I would be careful. Yes.
So a friend of mine showed me that literally from you going on someone's website, they can extract all your data. Like they can see your credit score, your address, your email address. Is that based from the cookies that they're able to extract the data?
They can. So that's based on cookies and some other files, how secure it is. So, because once you connect to it, they can kind of see what you're doing. Every website you connect to, if you give them any information, then
It's so much data. Like
Right.
The house you live in, your net worth, your credit score, your.
yeah, normally it's not that sophisticated, but yeah, once you're on internet, privacy goes out the window, really. And I always say, if you don't want to be, once you connect, then you got to know that you got to have good security. Make sure your antivirus is updated, make sure your malware is updated, make sure your computer is secured as much as possible. If not, it's easy to get hacked. It's not that hard, really.
My lending websites, we have to constantly delete our cookies probably every few weeks.
There is an option for both Mac and Windows or Safari. At the end of, you can say delete cookies upon exit. You can do that. But most people don't do that because they don't want to worry about typing passwords every time. So it's it depends what you want to do.
I have a question. So you're talking
Yes.
about the web, or being at like at a coffee shop, Starbucks.
Uh-huh.
If you're on your hotspot on your phone, are you saying?
If you're on hotspot, you're using that provider, like if you're on Verizon, MiFi or
Verizon,
something,
Verizon
you're
hotspot.
using that hotspot. Yeah, it's probably a little more secure because that's your account.
Right.
And people to connect to that MiFi, they're going to need to know the
Is
password.
it better to do like a VPN or something? Is that better?
VPN slows you down. That's a problem. VPN does slow your connection down all the time because there's another layer of connection. So when your computer connects to VPN, you connect to that, they analyze it, and then you connect to it somewhere else. So there's the one hop, is what they call it. It will slow you down, but it is more secured. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, if you have any questions, please give me a call. I'll be happy to do one-on-one with you guys. And thank you.